Hi, I'm Gail Hoag. I'm here today with Gregory. Wow, we've been living through very tumultuous times lately that has brought
Mm,
up some real angst, a lot of emotional, um, all kinds of things that are coming up for people, and concerns about where we are as a human race. And we feel that there's so much that's happening. There's energetically, and Gregory's going to talk more about this. Energetically, we are seeing that there is more light and higher frequency that is reaching us here on this planet. It's stirring up a lot. It is illuminating so much for all of us to not only see, but to grapple with. And one of the things that I want to share right now is how important it is to stay present in the moment. It's really easy to want to go over and respond to all of the different things that are happening, as opposed to getting back to that breath, to that place of our heart, to the mindfulness of who we really are at the very core of our being. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Gregory, who's got some great things to share with you.
oh, thank you. Um, Someone recently has been emailing me, and she is feeling overwhelmed by all the negativity she's seen. You know, what's going on in the political campaign right now, no matter what side you're on, there seems to be so much anger, so much ferment, so much negativity. And people are asking, well, what can I do about that? How can I really interact with this level of negativity in the world? And so, what I've been sharing with her is how important each one of us is in this process. And then she'd call me back or email me back and say, but there's only a few of us. And first of all, I really want to say that there are many, many people that we're coming in contact with around the world who are really seeing that there is something more important to discern right now. We're in the end times of the Kali Yuga, a time called the twilight of Kali Yuga, which is where light and dark start mixing. So for many of us, we have the opportunity to be able to really discern what doesn't serve, discern what is darkness, because light is starting to come into our consciousness. We're seeing things in this world don't work. And what's starting to become apparent is that we can't change things by changing the systems, because the people running the systems are not rising in consciousness enough. So that's really the crux of the matter. How do we raise consciousness? Now, in times past, there have been incredible individuals on this planet, individuals like the Buddha, individuals like Jesus Christ and Mohammed and Krishna, and great saints. And these individuals, because of their focus, because of their coherence, because of their presence, that's what focus, coherence is like the movement of energy and light, where we see light waves become entrained with each other, follow in a synchronous way, where we have coherence, where we have a focus. And then when you have coherent light, you have a great deal more energy. When you have coherence within a human being, through meditation, through connection, through work, through the tools that we work with that open the pathway to higher energies, that allow for more coherence to come through, well, that coherence creates a force, creates energy. And so this is what these beings like Mohammed, like Krishna, like Buddha and Jesus Christ were able to do, to create a coherence where their energy, their focus, if you were to put them on a balance beam on one side And literally millions and millions of people on the other side of that balance beam, they would outweigh them. Their energy, their focus would carry more weight, create more change. And so this is the nature of consciousness and coherence. It far outweighs incoherence, all the anger, all the difficulty that's going on in the world right now.
There's this attitude sometimes that people say, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Well, let's turn that around. I will see it when I believe it. And that is the opportunity. That's the brilliance of what we are handed right now as co creators, that we can create through our vision, through our intention, through our coherence, through the light that we project, that we're receiving. As we're centered through the heart, that coherence is so powerful. With your intention, with your clarity, with your love, with your sense of knowing, you are the one that is creating the outcome. You don't have to wait to see it around you. Your clarity brings it to bear. And I love what you were saying, Gregory, as you know, that balance beam. What we must remember is that coherence is the utmost of power. That's truly where it's at. So let's look at, what are we feeding? Where are we putting that intention? What are we taking responsibility for each and every moment? And that's where we get to really analyze our presence. Are we present with who we really are in each moment? Not doubting or questioning that we have the capability to affect all of those around us. We know that that is so. Now it's time to really take off. And we were discussing this before. I'm going to take away with this. And that is, it's time to stop practicing. And it's time to be. We've talked about practicing our religion, practicing our beliefs, practicing meditation, practicing mindfulness. The practice sessions are done. It is time to be living in that essence of truth.